Hi everybody, Sean Woodland inside the CrossFit Update Studios, being joined by a man who finished second with CrossFit Conjugate in the team competition in 2014. He competed as an individual at the CrossFit Games in 2016, finished 32nd, but won the ranch deadlift ladder with a lift of 615 pounds. He is Sam Dancer. Thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure to be here, man.
You've made some changes in your life. This is a two-part question. Where are you now, and what are your plans for 2018?
Currently, we're living in San Diego, man. We moved there just after Christmas. We had an amazing Christmas. We spent over in Europe with some friends, and then right after that, we shot over to San Diego with a good buddy of mine, Matthew Bickle, and me, him, and my wife were all living together, and we're working out at Invictus and doing some team stuff.
Why do you think that you're better suited for the team competition?
Man, a huge problem I've always had since collegiate football has been identifying myself as just a singular thing. I was a football player for so much of my life, and when football was gone from me, I felt like I wasted so much of my time, even though football and my experiences through that probably helped shape and form me into who I am today, and I'm incredibly grateful for all that. But I missed out on a lot, and I feel like I damaged and hurt a lot of people and missed out on a ton of great relationships with folks, and I've always been scared of it since then. So I want to be a good husband, I want to be a good follower of Christ. I think I can do really well at those two things and be a good teammate. I'm gonna try to be, at least, you know. So.
You're one of the bigger athletes, over 200 pounds right here,
Yeah,
class L division. What's it like when you got to line up next to guys who are, 20 to 30 pounds lighter than you?
Man, you know what, that question, you get that question in a lot of forms, right? Like, how do you feel about, someone weighing more than you or weighing less than you? How do you feel about drugs being in the sport and competing against someone who's on drugs or not on drugs, whatever it may be? And when I look at like all those athletes and I look at them, I feel like I fit in, even though I might look different and be a little bit bigger.
You've been around CrossFit for a while now. I know you've coached people. If someone comes to you and says, Sam, I want to train for the CrossFit Games, what kind of advice would you give that person?
You know what? One of my favorite things about San Diego is CJ Martin. And one of my favorite things about CJ Martin is when somebody comes to him with an idea or with a goal, he says, awesome.
You have been around CrossFit for a while, and you mentioned after football you didn't have anything that kind of filled that void. It seems like that has been it. How has CrossFit changed you as a person?
It's not that far. I brought up the separation. I don't feel very separated from all these athletes, and CrossFit has totally revealed to me that although there's so much to work on, but when you reduce the complexity of stuff and you focus your attention diligently and consistently on those things, you can have this equal, where one's not one's going up or the other's going up, but this
elevate your whole life.
Equal elevation, man. So I struggled so much with that, and CrossFit has kind of helped get me organized and also believing that I can progress all of these things and I can manage more things than just one.
If people follow you on Instagram, they may have noticed that you post a lot about a young man named James, special needs athlete. What has working with him taught you?
Consistency of just loving people, man. Like this guy is he's like a modern day Jesus, dude. Like the moment you're off just a little bit or you're uncomfortable with something, like this dude just whoops in and just like he gets you out of that. Even if you don't, it's completely, you don't even want, there's days dude, I'm not in the mood for it, and I want to stay in my bad mood, but I still gotta go into work, and there he is, dude, and what do you know, he just sucks it right out of me, man, and I just, I see the effect that he has on my calloused heart and how well he softens it, and I'm like, I need to be that.
What are your goals for 2018, either from a personal or even a competitive standpoint?
As of right now, I feel healthier than I've ever felt in my entire life, and I would love to continue feeling this way. So that is a big focus for the year. Good friend of mine, Matthew, over there, he's been a big part of a lot of this, and he's lost over 200 pounds, and seeing this incredible transformation that he's had has motivated me to want to like help him stay focused and like in that direction of really pushing the boundaries of what his body is capable of restoring.
Final question.
Yeah.
Banana hammocks. What's all that about?
I feel most comfortable in a Speedo, and like, I really mean it. I love wearing a Speedo.
Yeah, you can pull it off. Not a lot of people can.
And
I respect that. That's a lot of confidence.
And it doesn't bother me. And it doesn't like distract me, but I can definitely tell, you know, the way people kind of like move and shift their body towards me sometimes so I'll skate around in my Speedo. I think we walked through like some like fair to the beach. I was in my Speedo and
like, were you up here in Santa Cruz? You would have fit right in. I don't think you're gonna love it.
Yeah, everyone's been saying like hey, you're
good.
You can do stuff like that around here, and I'm like, oh, good, because I'm going to do it really anywhere I go.
Well, listen, man, I admire it. I know you keep people entertained on Instagram, and thanks for everything you do with the community. We really appreciate it, and looking forward to watching you here in 2018.
Yeah, I'm grateful for everything you guys do, man. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Sam Dancer, man, keep an eye on him and follow him on Instagram. He's great stuff.